Okay, welcome to Tripods, Microphones, and Stabilizers. And I'll say again, like I did in the beginning of the other equipment and lighting that comes with this course, is that this is not the most important thing. I wouldn't get totally focused on this, and this is what you need in order to make things better. It helps. All these things help. You know, you can become successful in marketing your product or service without any of this, but it absolutely takes a very strong marketing strategy, understanding the funnel, understanding metrics, having things in place, which are definitely what I'm teaching in this course. You got some of it in the beginning, took a break into doing the fast track, then I'm getting into some equipment, and then in weeks 5, 6, and 7, it is all focused on the strategy, which is what you need. You could literally skip all the equipment and go straight there. However, I know that when you have equipment and you know how to use it, it can add a very good subtle effect that is powerful into what you're doing with good sound, good lighting. So let's get started. So I'm just going to show you a few things. Okay, this is like a tripod that's tall. It's 64 inches in height. It is mostly a plastic one, which is okay. It's not the greatest. The nice thing about it is it comes with a remote. If you've never had a remote, it's definitely worth having because it takes advantage of starting and stopping the video and also photographs. And it's just very nice. And it's obviously good to use outdoors. And it has a 180-degree top on where you can make it vertical, make it horizontal. Here's a short tripod. I have a number of tripods that are like this. They call it tripods. You can call it whatever you want. This one works with pretty much, most of these work with pretty much any phone. It's always good to check the description to see if it works with yours. This is $23, works with pretty much any phone that's out there. Very nice, flexible, love the remote control. This one is another selfie stick. It is made of aluminum alloy. It also has a remote shutter. It's $21.99. Of course, all the prices could be different when you go to buy them. I like this. You can see with the connection to your phone, it has a pretty wide difference in the width and the length of a phone that it'll fit. It's quite nice. It's worth having. Many of you probably already have stuff like this, but if you haven't, then here you go. Okay, when it comes to microphones, I personally do not use microphones with my phone. I have in the past, but with the current get my phone here. This is an iPhone 11, and with the iPhone 11, the microphone in it is just fantastic. And even if I'm like 4 feet away, it still picks up really nice. Not that you're seeing me hold it 4 feet away, but I am. And when it's close, it's just a very, very good mic. That may not be the same with the phone you have. And I have had mics in the past that have worked, and that's why I'm showing this. So here's a couple you can take a look at. There's many that are out there. I'm showing an expensive one and one that's not so expensive. The Rode VideoMic MEC USB is a directional microphone, which means it picks up audio from all around the mic. It's $80. It doesn't work with the Samsung Galaxy. It might not work with other phones either. I don't know. And it only connects through USB-C. Then the other one is the professional lavalier lapel microphone, which is an omnidirectional condenser mic, which means it picks up sound all around it as well. But the way the condenser mic is made, without getting into the details of that, it's just a good quality mic. It's pretty darn cheap. I don't have this. I have others that are like it, that are of the same price range, and I love using them. And this plugs into the older type of phones where you plug in, I think it's 3mm jack that goes into your phone. And it fits on your lapel. The point is, if you are going to be standing away from your phone far enough, or if you have an older phone or a phone that just has the microphone's not that great, these are examples. I would go onto Amazon or onto Google and search for your phone and the type of external that works and the type you're looking for. Lapels are really nice. If you want them wireless, they're different than the ones that have wire. It's up to you what you want to choose. But if you find that your sound quality is not that great, then this is a way to go. Taking a quick look at stabilizers, this is the last slide for this presentation. I have the DJI OM4 on the left, and then there's a DJI Mobile 6 on the right. The Mobile 6 is only $159. The one I have is more expensive. The differences are the one on the right has a extendable rod, so you can extend it out like a tall tripod. Mine doesn't do that. The reason why I don't like that is because it means it's breakable when it comes to an expensive phone, an extensive stabilizer over $100. And if I need something that is going to be extendable, I'll use a tripod that's worth $20 instead in case it falls over and breaks and I'm not worried about it. But with the gimbal, personally, for me, I just didn't want that. Another thing about the one I have on the left, the white one, is the battery lasts way, way longer than the one that's on the right. I don't know why they've done it that way, but when I started reading reviews on it, I was like, holy cow, I would not want to have that. I can literally charge mine for weeks and it still works just fine. And then when I go to use it, it's just long lasting. I can use it for hours, which to me is just a big thing. I don't want to worry about batteries, and I don't want to worry about a selfie. You know, when you look at the diagrams of people that use the one with the extension, is that they're holding this thing up and they got it like way out. I'm like, if I was going to do that, I would just get, you know, one of the cheap ones in case it breaks. But I've also found that this by itself, when I hold it out like this, is plenty far enough. And although the way you're seeing it right now, it's not with the stand that it comes with it on the bottom. So here's the stand, right? So that screws in, which gives me, you know, if I hold this out, I mean, I don't need to be out any further. This is plenty for me to work with. Another thing I like about it is because of the way it has the tripod, the mini little stand. I can use on any tripod, and if I want to stick it in front of me, I don't have to take this out, put it in a tripod, use a tripod separately, then put it back in my stabilizer. This works all in its own. Why do you want to use a stabilizer? What's the benefit of it? These stabilizers come with what are called 3 gimbals. If you are filming with your phone and you're walking along and you're talking into your phone, whether it's horizontal or vertical, and the nice thing about this stabilizer is there's a button. You hit the button and it turns it vertical, hit the button, turns it horizontal. You have total control over this thing with the mechanics. But the nice thing is when you're walking, you get rid of this, right? And I'm being, you know, I'm putting more into it than this, but you when you hold your phone yourself, even though they're getting better and better with stabilizers built into the cameras themselves, like iPhone has been doing that, and I know Android has been doing that. It's totally not the same as when you hold something like that. Plus, this gives you more camera control and customization capabilities than the phone has by itself, and easy to access, meaning white balance, camera, the frame speed that you choose, the lighting, how everything is done, manual, automatic, and it's all done like through this application that comes with the phone. Not cheap, but it's very handy. I use mine all the time, and it's really easy to attach to your phone as well. All you do is you take your phone, and this is what comes with it, which is it attaches to the back of your phone like this, and it has a spring in it, so I attach it like that. And then I take the stabilizer and just literally stick it onto this, which is also a very powerful magnet. And I just do that, and now it's on here. And of course, I don't know how long, so I turn it on. I mean, I've used this last week. It has full battery. So there it is, right? Give it a couple of clicks, changes. It's really a great piece of equipment to have. The only other last thing that I would suggest is if you already have tripods and you don't have what are these remote controls that are connected wirelessly to them, which are really helpful. So when you get in front of your camera, it's nice to hit record instead of hitting record and then getting in front of your camera and going, oh, I need to change. I need to get you make some changes. Now you're ready to record, but it's already recording. So when they come with a Bluetooth connection remote, that's great. If you have ones that you have tripods already and you don't have remote control, you can buy these. You can Google them or go onto Amazon. It's just like a remote control connection to your phone. And so I have this, and then I bang, start, bang, stop, and it works with photography and video on your phone. So that's about it. I hope you find something that is of value to you. Maybe I hope you learn something new that you didn't know before. I hope you don't focus on this again too much, that you're staying away from understanding the value and the strength of having a proper, strong video marketing system in there with your funnel, with knowing your vision and your mission and all the marketing and the things that I've been teaching up until now. I think this is extremely valuable, but it's not the most important thing that's out there. So good luck, have fun.